What is up, YouTube? Oh my God. Hey, how y'all doing? The headache is better, man, but I don't want it to come back. So I thought maybe these glasses is pushing against my head too hard. Thought that was the problem. TMZ doing the Lord's work turns on Diddy. He can say bye-bye early to early release. Bye-bye to early release. Bye-bye to early release. Bye-bye to early release. Bye-bye. I can't believe Diddy locked in a cell. Tunnels under his house and he can't make bail. Y'all hit that subscribe button and hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Sean Diddy Combs, TMZ has just called you a liar. The ball's in your corner. What you gonna do? Your main press release, your day one, has abandoned you. And they have joined the files of Ninja. You probably not getting out early. You guys, if you don't know, yesterday it was revealed through prison documents that CBS News obtained that not only did Sean Diddy Combs make an illegal three-way call, he knew they were illegal, okay? Because he got in trouble in the court. How do I know I was in the court every single day? And it's in the transcripts. If you'd like me to read them again, if not, go to the video. But yo, it's deeper than that, right? Because he was talking to a woman. Now, he says the woman's one of his lawyers. So it's either Nicole Westmoreland, Tinny Garrigos, or Alexandra Shapiro. Tinny Garrigos is heavy with child. Alexandra Shapiro don't look like she with the ish and giggles. But I don't know. And I don't, listen, even Nicole Westmoreland, she don't see, I know she was out there falling out in court like it was a Tyler Perry special over Diddy, but I just can't see her like literally being on the phone with Diddy, making an illegal three-way call, because if you didn't know, your lawyer knew, right? And then guess what it was about? He wanted them to bring a bag of cash in singles and pass it to him on visiting day, baby. Okay, but that's not even it. We'll talk about that. Diddy's now not his lawyers, his spokespeople, which I think we can assume is just lying. It was like, oh my God, that was a personal phone call. Personal whatever, it was illegal. You also said that you lied and told the prison people that you were on there making a statement to New York Times. They reached out to New York Times, and New York Times was like, huh? Who? Diddy? How's he doing? They didn't know what he was talking about. Okay, but get this, because this is the real thing. TMZ called Diddy a flat-out liar about being caught drinking. They tripled down on the story and said that they got from not only prison sources, but sources in his own camp. I believe they said his own family. I'm going to double check that he 100% was caught drinking. So before we get into the story and TMZ's clapback, and I believe TMZ, I love to see it, because now it's making them more money to go against Diddy than to be for Diddy, right? So which makes me think that Diddy was paying TMZ for that favorable coverage. But that's just me, right? That's just me. Okay, so let's get into it. All right. First of all, they said exclusive details. The three-way call was purely personal. And the music mogul drank behind bars. Now, why do they keep harping on that three-way call? Because there was an investigation. The prison officials recommended that Diddy lose 90 days of his commissary privileges and 90 days of his phone privileges, okay? And it looks like they had a meeting on the 4th, and it looks like he actually lost that privilege. Yay! Again, I know some of y'all the Diddy is, because I don't know why. Y'all know the way I feel about Diddy. I'm going to keep my foot on his neck forever till we see some rehabilitation. Gonna be like, leave him alone. That could be you. I doubt that very much, that I would ever be in jail for anything like this, right? But also, the Diddiots want to be like, he's a change. He hasn't. He's shown nothing that he's changed. However, let's get into the lies. So when that happened, they immediately were like, yo, they opened an investigation into the three-way call. The prison records show that Diddy said that he made the three-way call. The woman on the phone was part of his legal team, right? Probably Gina dressed as a Halloween spirit, sexy lawyer. The woman on the call was his legal counsel, and that the three-way call with an unnamed man was who? He said somebody, the digital guy, but there's no names given. Second, and I told you that he was planting pain off art, but let me tell you why that's so important. The Bureau of Prisons lets you talk to whoever you want. They do. You just have to put a list of the people you're going to call and get the numbers. Now, you are not allowed to talk to felons. You are not allowed to talk to criminals. And you are not allowed to do any further criminal things. Okay, fair enough. Right. It wasn't fair enough for Diddy. The people that run the prison, the Bureau of Prisons, look at it as, why would you have to sneak a call in? Who are you talking to that you don't want us to know? All your calls are monitored. Same thing they did in the MDC. All your calls are monitored. Who are you talking to that you don't want to give us a name of who they are? You're still saying it's a digital guy. You're still saying, oh, it's a female lawyer. Right? But you won't give the name of your lawyer, and you won't give the digital guy because you thought if you said, oh, it's a lawyer, it's going to be protected. And the Bureau of Prisons is like, it is in fact not, because once you broke the rules, yeah, we can actually delve into what you're saying, because now you're doing something illegal. And if your lawyer knows about it, they're helping you do something illegal against the prison rules. So yeah, no. Again, who are you calling that for whatever reason you didn't want their name on the list? You didn't
Uncle
want
Mike
the Bureau of Prisons to know, and you thought you was going to get away with it. Operative word is thought. Anyway, right? That's why he's beefing about that prison call. And sources are saying that he has been disciplined for this. One of those 90-day things went through. We'll see if we hear about any more phone calls, right? Or if he can use the commissary. I'm sure TMZ is going to let us know. But speaking of TMZ, at 10:51 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, TMZ said sources close to Sean Diddy Combs tell TMZ, our story about Diddy drinking homemade alcohol in prison is 100% true. 100% true. Regarding the three-way call, we're told it was purely personal, with Diddy chatting with two family members, and their discussion had nothing to do with issuing a statement for New York Times. Why? Because in the investigation, they literally reached out to the New York Times and said, was this a thing? Blah, 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 blah. I would imagine the New York Times was like, no. So Diddy got caught breaking the rules. He then lied about breaking the rules. Right? According to these are documents from the Bureau of Prisons that CBS actually got as an exclusive, showing that the people that called him recommended he lose his phone privileges and his prison commissary privileges. So he got caught making an illegal call. He lied about who was on the phone. He said in the official court prison documents, according to CBS News, he said that was his female lawyer. And he said that it was a digital guy he was talking to about a statement to the New York Times. Did he lie so easy? It should be actually scary, right? He also asked them to bring them a bag full of cash in singles on to the visit, and you are not allowed to pass anything but coins to prisoners when you come visit them. Again, this is Fort Dix, so it's minimum security. It also lets me know that I'm sure they're going to open an internal investigation into the people that are around Diddy, because you're telling a woman, you're saying she's a security guard? I'm sorry, not security guard, a family member now. So okay, you're telling a woman to bring like a bag full of cash, and this is the way you paid for freak-offs, and there were rumors that you were trying to have a prison freak-off. This is the way you paid for freak-offs, and now you're wanting that thing again. I think that he messed up his own thing. Who was around him? Who is on Diddy's payroll? What guards are on his payroll? How does he think that he's going to smuggle a bag full of cash into jail without help. So now that the federal government has Diddy on their radar and they are watching everything he does, this means that whatever little organization he set up in jail, that's about to be dismantled. That's about to be dismantled. Okay. Also, I think they're looking into how he even got that job in the parish so quick. Again, Diddy might be paying off people, and that's why he needs the money. Also, we stand by TMZ. TMZ says they know 100% for sure that Diddy did 100% get caught drinking alcohol. And if you saw my live yesterday, this would explain why, in fact, Diddy's team refused. And when I say his team, I'm not talking about Justin. Justin ain't saying anything under penalty of perjury. He wants his moneymaker home. I'm not talking about that new PR person, baby. They work for Diddy. They don't work for us. They are under no obligation to tell the truth at all. Their job is to spin, baby, spin. I mean his lawyers, the ones that have been putting out statements left, right, and a third, the ones that have been putting out statements every time he breathes, they are suspiciously quiet. Why? Because as a lawyer, you can't come out and propagate a lie. Anyway, you guys, listen. Let me know what you think in the comments. Diddy, I don't even think, CBS News obtained prison documents that outline Diddy's first day at Fort Dix. Again, you guys, I believe the prison documents the CBS News got. I believe TMZ and their sources. And I believe that Diddy, baby, he ain't gonna see. Like, parole? He gonna be right back in jail. Anyway, shout out to Diddy and being a changed man. First time sober in 25 years. They should have kept him in the MDC, since that seems to be, that made a man out of him. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Yeah, in the other jail, he wasn't getting caught drinking. At least he wasn't getting caught. They drink. Come on, man. Come on, man. Dude, I'm trying to let you know, bruh. For real, man. This headache is killing me, but at the same time, I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy that I have my freedom. Thank you, Jesus, for everything. I'm gonna let you know, man. You ain't gotta be in church and be on your knees and praise and everything, all that. That is just so people can see you. I don't need nobody to see me. All I want to do is be positive, happy, and help other people. Diddy trying to get dollars all up into the jail. He don't think he in jail. He still think he can move the way he been moving. I'm gonna kiss the judge, but Yana, you're doing a great job. Shut up. You just a snake in the grass, baby. I'm telling you, man, he gonna be in there for a minute. That's all I gotta say. And look at Mark. Mark pissed off at him. Mark mad at him. Yeah, Yana. F Diddy now. I can't. Diddy, you keep messing up, and I can't keep covering this stuff up, man. The more stuff I cover up, the more stuff you uncover. He putting the covers all the way up to here. Diddy letting his toes hang out. I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. Hey, y'all, take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Shh. Peace out.